Hello, this is Kai Pacha with the Weekly Pele Report, and I am up here at the Temple of Hera in the Peloponnese in Greece. And yes, of course, it is a little windy here because the spirits of the wind just want to follow me around everywhere. God, what can I say, man? I'm going to get a camera that's better one of these days. Anyway, June 29th, 2016. Moon just went into Taurus. Earth. Friday, a couple days from now. Today's Wednesday. Friday she goes into Gemini. Goes into Cancer on Sunday. And joins the Sun and Venus. Mercury went into Cancer today, like right now as I'm speaking. We have the shift from air, wind, to water. Yeah. Thinking about water, talking about those feelings a little more. Yeah, and that Venus is going to come into an exact opposition with Pluto tomorrow, Thursday. That moon is going to oppose Saturn from Gemini to Sagittarius on Friday. But this weekend is the real big one, yeah? Because now we're going to have Mercury, Venus, the Sun, and Pluto. Sorry. Mercury, Sun, Moon, and Venus opposite Pluto. Yeah? And this is the Cancer-Capricorn axis. So I want to be talking about that a little bit. The other big thing, okay, is that Mars, that dirty little devil moving through the sign of the underworld, okay, has been moving through Scorpio, retrograde, stops and stations today at the 23rd degree of Scorpio. And it's really at that same degree, maybe I'll read the Sabian symbol for that, but it's at that same degree of 23 degrees Scorpio. Yeah? From June 18th until July 11th. So it's not like a one-day thing, oh, Mars went direct. Okay? It takes a while, all right, for Mars to really get up some speed, get moving again. Okay, it's like it's gone back. It's like we ran out of gas. We're going back to the gas station, and we're waiting for them to fill up the can before we can really make any more forward progress. And then it takes us a while to get back to the car where we ran out of gas. Maybe we need a tow truck to help us out. So I'm going to talk a little bit, more about what that, indicates. Look at this beautiful. Down there is the Temple of Hera. You see it. These ruins, there's hardly anything left standing. It's a beautiful, beautiful bay down there. And this is a point that stands out. I'm going to have to find a point where I can, look at the camera and talk to you more. So let's do it. Okay, I'm gonna just, this is kind of a Pele report on the fly. I got a busload of people here, and it's a little tricky at these sites where there's a lot of people visiting, and then I got these people on the bus, and I'm trying to travel around. So this is going to be a short, sweet, quick Pele report. I'm going to start with the mantra now. When I'm in meditation, at one with all creation, there is no lost or found, only seasons going round and round. This big grand conjunction, let's face it, Venus and the Sun are opposite Pluto this whole, from the time you hear this till like next Wednesday. It takes a week, okay, for these, two to move a degree a day, okay, 7 degrees coming into the opposition, leaving the opposition, and then Mercury's going to come along. The moon is like sweeping through, but this is just like a super powerful time. Pluto is power. The Lord of the underworld, that takes away things. And what is he taking away now? He's taking away Capricorn, our physical, financial security. This new moon opposite Pluto is on the Cancer-Capricorn axis, which has to do with security. And Cancer is emotional security, and Capricorn is physical and financial security. And where are we looking for our security? What is secure? These are questions we may be asking, particularly as things, people, places, relationships, jobs, reputations that we thought were secure or a source of stability in our lives are transforming and changing and maybe abandoning. Okay, it's like we're getting left on our own, and it's like really scary. Yes? And Pluto is also death. We just had this bombing in Istanbul, right around the corner here. It's like, and the gunning down in Florida. It's just like, this is things, there are a lot of people excarnating, a lot of people dying, a lot of people leaving, okay, a lot of security, a lot of predictability. Capricorn has to do with, Saturn is time and commitment and contracts. And it's nice to have these things. And nothing is permanent, right? Everything comes and goes. Even property, okay, nature, Mother Nature. The seasons change. The only constant is change. So if we're looking for our security in money or job or position or reputation, it's a temporary thing. And we're bound to failure. Because our reputations come and go, and our money comes and goes, and our health comes and goes. I mean, it's just like, so really, this Cancer is water, cardinal water, which is the feeling life and the emotions and the psychic, intuitive gut that changes and, in the moment. It's very much in the now. It's here. It's the feminine. Just like really tapping into the energy of the group, the energy of the question, the tone. How did you ask that question? How do you feel is different than how do you feel? Or what are you feeling now? And it's just like, this water, water is like so sensitive. This temple of Hera is where they did the water mysteries. She was an ancient matriarch. Yes, before she married Zeus, she kind of stepped down and humbled herself to join together, okay, with this male patriarchal god, Zeus. Who's this Zeus guy? Hera's like super ancient and has to do with the feminine mysteries. So like I'm here tapping into, this energy of the ancient feminine and the power of the feminine and the power of water and the power of feeling. And all of that power is the ability to change and flow and wrap around the rocks and wrap around the tree roots and go around and find new ways. Yes? And then, if it fills up, go over the dam. Yeah, it's like there's always, water is always finding its way down to the lowest internal level, the well. So this is a time where we can really find, I feel that the eternal rather than the temporal. We're infinite spiritual beings that take on souls that go from life to life, that jump into egos for individual lifetime bodies. And so this third dimension is the least stable, solid, and secure. The soul, the personal soul and evolutionary journey is the next. But we can use that soul to tap into the infinite spirit. And this is where we're going to find our security, is in our eternal, timeless spirit self that dies and is born and dies and is born and dies and is born and isn't caught up, okay, in the temporary comings and goings of ego, of relationships, of reputations, of material goods, of possessions. This is all, it all comes and goes. So this opposition, we may, Pluto takes things away. We may lose family members, family security, family inheritance, okay? You know, and Pluto is also the boss. You know, this is like external authority kind of like, you know, crumbling and abandoning us. So very often, you know, Cancer goes into baby mode. Oh, poor me, and I've been abandoned, and I need more nurturing, and I need more cuddling, and I need more sucking, something to, you know, hold me. But really, the lessons here are all about we're old enough, big enough, wise enough, strong enough to hold ourselves. So it's learning emotional self-sufficiency. How to be our own mother, our own father, our own partner, our own lover, our own... yeah, it's like, it's all inside. So, you know, when we talk about in my meditations, when I'm one with all creation, there is no lost or found, as the seasons go round and round. The cycles go round and round. The day gives way to night, and the night gives way to day. And we let go of something, and it comes back in a new form, in a new person. We let go of one job, we get another job. We let go of, you know, one situation, another one comes. It's always changing, maturing, dying, releasing, resurrecting, rebirthing, flowering, fruiting, and it just keeps on going round and round. So let's not try to stop the merry-go-round. In fact, let's have fun. Ride that merry-go-round. You know, why don't you beat nature and get rid of stuff before it gets taken away? It's like, you know, push it off. So it's not lost and found. Okay, it's not like we're losing or we're lost. Okay, it's just like, it's all part. In Lakesh, I am another you of infinite oneness and unity. This is Neptune, the south node, and Chiron, all in Pisces. And this beautiful sun is trine that Neptune. Yeah? Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Cancer to Pisces. And this Mars, stationary direct. The Sun, Venus is going to catch up and trine Mars next week. So things are going to, you know, things are going to start like looking up, lifting up, moving forward. It's like we've kind of done the, you know, Venus descent into the, you know, the underworld, and Mars retrograding into Scorpio. And I mean, I've been talking about all this heavy stuff. And I'm saying this is like a turnaround. It's going to be turning around, and it's time, you know, to just like relax, feel the feelings, flow, allow. Do that whitewater rafting where it's exciting to bump up against some rocks and get splashed or spill or whatever, and come back up again refreshed. So water is refreshing and rejuvenating and cleansing and purifying. Yeah, so it's just like, go into it. Go into the feelings, go into the water, go into your child. Scream and shout and move the emotions and move the past, move the feelings, and that helps you to release it and let it go. And then it's gone. It's gone, and you don't have to like stew on it and sit on it and figure it out and all this kind of, you know, no. No. Let it go. Move on. It's beautiful. So maybe there is lost and found. You lose something and you find something new. I just got the loss part of it, you know, that there is, you know, loss and gain is just like a mental judgment in terms of what I think is good for me on an ego level, or what my mother and dad or my brothers and sisters told me was good for me. So I think I judge that a loss and that a gain. When in fact, maybe that was the gain and that was the loss. And I was just like looking at it the wrong way. The unconscious soul spirit knows. So when the change comes, let the past go. Yeah. New moon in Cancer. New birth. New, new ascension, new rising, new feelings, new intuition. It's going to be freaking awesome. It's going to be emotionally bonding, sensitive, vulnerable, heart-opening month of Cancer, the crab. Don't be too crabby. Yeah. Go for a swim. I'm going to go for a swim like right frickin' now. It is frickin' hot out here. So one last time now. When I'm in meditation, at one with all creation, there's no lost or found. Just seasons going round and round. May you enjoy the ride of the merry-go-round. Namaste, aloha, so much love.